Provincial Chairman for Southern Province, Honorable Lawrence Evans. On my left far there, Mr. Mungo, the Chairman for Northwestern, and Mr. Bukitwa, the Chairman for Western Province. So the statement goes as follows. The Patriotic Front Central Committee met yesterday, 24th March 2018, and chaired by the party president, Mr. Edgar Chagwalungu, who is also the President of the Republic of Zambia. On behalf of the Central Committee, that I wish to firstly convey our gratitude to the Zambian people, the ordinary men and women and youth, who entrusted us with the responsibility of administering the affairs of this country. Central Committee wishes to reassure that Patriotic Front will never betray the trust and confidence of the Zambian people. The Patriotic Front will do all it can to remain a decent party and government. This is because we were formed as a mass movement, and therefore the voice of the people in policy formulation as we implement our 2016-2021 election manifesto is very important. PF will do more to create avenues for our people to continue speaking to us and us to them on all matters to do with national development and their societal challenges. The Central Committee in its deliberations acknowledged PF's long-standing principle and strength to always be truthful to the people and never hide or conceal its own shortcomings and weaknesses, or the extent of the challenges that we face. Number one, new appointments for the Central Committee. The following appointments were ratified by the Central Committee. Honorable Dora Syria, Minister of Information and Broadcasting. She now becomes chairperson in charge of information and publicity in our party, taking over from Father Walia, who has gone in the Foreign Service in Australia. Honorable Richard Musukwa, our Minister of Mines, now becomes a member of the Central Committee. Number two, petition against Honorable Buhari Kalaba by party structures in Luapula Province. Following the petition from PF Luapula Province structures against Honorable Buhari Kalaba, Bahati Member of Parliament and former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Central Committee resolved that the matter be referred to the Provincial Executive Committee to take action. Any recommendation will come up the disciplinary committee established under Article 74 of our party constitution and Regulation 36A, which provides for the jurisdiction or powers of the disciplinary committee. This is also important as all members have a right to be heard in line with the rules of natural justice and fairness. Number three, disciplinary hearing for Honorable Mumbi Phiri, our Deputy Secretary General. Following allegation of gross misconduct and inappropriate leveled against Honorable Mumbi Phiri arising from our conduct at a party fundraising event in Chilanga District, which event was graced by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Zambia and Party President for the Patriotic Front, Mr. Edgar Chagwalungu, a report was tabled before Central Committee to effect the necessary sanction. On 5th March 2018, Honorable Mumbi Phiri was requested to exculpate herself of the alleged bad behavior reported to have caused embarrassment to the party president and the party membership at large. She was further asked to show cause within 7 days why disciplinary action should not be taken against her following the allegations. So I wrote to her. In her response, Honorable Mumbi Phiri asked for forgiveness as she admitted her wrongs. She maintained the same position during her appearance before the disciplinary committee of our party. She was remorseful throughout the disciplinary process, and while she deserved stiffer sanctions, Central Committee took into consideration that she was a first-time offender and a committed and loyal member of the party. Article 74, Regulation 36A provides jurisdiction to the disciplinary committee of the Central Committee to discipline party leaders, including members of the Central Committee. Article 19 of the party constitution and the disciplinary code handbook at page 13 provides for sanctions depending on the seriousness of misconduct as follows: A, simple warning or caution; B, written reprimand; C, demotion in office; D, suspension from office or function in the party for a specified period; E, expulsion from the party by Central Committee. Honorable Mumbi Phiri has been suspended from Central Committee and from her position as Deputy Secretary General for 30 days effective 24th March 2018. Central Committee hopes that she will use the 30 days to reflect and learn. This is to remind all of us that Patriotic Front has no sacred cow and shall not tolerate indiscipline from its leaders and members at any given time. Let me send this warning that leaders have a duty to lead by example and must be above board. Fourth item, party position on dialogue. The Central Committee categorically stated that Zambia was not in a crisis. It further reaffirmed PF stance that it values dialogue as an ongoing process within Zambia's democratic space and must involve all stakeholders, including the church, political parties, civil society, and others. Here, what we are saying is that this dialogue, which we've been talking about, is not about PF and UPND. It's about all the political players in this country. They have to get involved. Central Committee also resolved that all dialogue processes or initiatives must be spearheaded by the Zambia Center for Inter-Party Dialogue, ZCID, and urged the Commonwealth team led by Professor Gambari to channel all interventions through the ZCID. Central Committee believes that while outside interventions remain welcome, Zambia had a duty to use its own mechanisms regarding promotion of inter-party dialogue. Central Committee also heard that the Ministry of Justice had made serious headway regarding many proposed constitutional reforms. A clear roadmap was in place regarding electoral reforms, and as such, some of the demands or concerns by some stakeholders as agenda items for dialogue in that regard might be overtaken by events. Number 5, provincial elections, Western Province and Southern Province. The party will conduct elections for all structures in Southern and Western Province immediately after the rain season, and this should be before June. This followed provincial tours of the two provinces by the Secretary General of the party and his team. Number 6, upcoming local government elections. The Central Committee wishes to inform the general public and membership across the country of the Patriotic Front's readiness in all the upcoming local government by-elections in Western, Northwestern, Central, Muchinga, and Luapula provinces. So we are geared to have the nominations on 27 next week on Tuesday, and we've picked the candidates in all the 16 local government wards. Let me also announce that all other provinces, when it comes to party elections, commences party elections for all structures on July 2018. We have always emphasized that PF is a democratic party, and that's the more reason we always hold the elections within our party. We are not like these other political parties who don't hold the elections. So we are going to hold the elections in all the party structures starting from 1st July this year. This is important for us in the Patriotic Front because elected representatives must always renew their mandate within the people at the end of their tenure of office. We are not allergic to inter-party elections like other political parties. We live and practice democracy. Conclusion. Central Committee is mindful of the great task placed on its shoulders in ensuring that the Patriotic Front remains true to its aspiration and commitment to the Zambian people. It also understands that it owes it to the future generation in this country to take bold and forward-looking decisions aimed at creating a better Zambia for all citizens. Central Committee is alive to the challenges of poverty and unemployment and equality among our people, and reaffirm its commitment to ensuring that the 2016-2021 manifesto is translated into tangible programs of action to create a better life for all our people. More importantly, Central Committee is clear that while government has a pivotal role in responding to these challenges, the unity, cohesion and strength of the Patriotic Front was a key determining factor. Lastly but not the least, let me call on all party members to abide by the aims and objectives of the Patriotic Front as set out in the Constitution, while the party seeks to put ways of empowering its membership across the country. Our motivation should not be material advantage or personal gain, but our commitment to what the party stands for. To the members of the Patriotic Front, I call on each one of you to carry our task assigned to you by the structures. Together, let us defend the unity and integrity of the Patriotic Front and defend all tendencies of factionalism. I thank you. Unless if we have questions.
Any questions, you feel free.
Questions, please. Questions. Yes. Yes.
My question is on the gas process and the revision of by the opposition. Don't you think that it has the potential to undermine the dialogue?
First and foremost, on the issue of the impeachment, the opposition may know that they don't have the numbers. It's a waste of money and time, in that they will not manage that process. Because they don't have the numbers. Why start something that you cannot manage? You know that you will not succeed. So all they are doing is just to get a political mileage. Because there are no issues. But I want to say that the issues that I've looked at the document, the issues that I've raised is the issue which concerns the ministries. And the ministers, they are there in Parliament to explain. One of them, they are saying that the purchase of the ambulances, the Minister of Health explained, and he can explain in Parliament. That's not the issue that you can involve the President. Then you said the dialogue. As we are ready, we've made a commitment as a party that we are ready to dialogue. As long as this process is spearheaded by ZCI, that's what we are saying. So it's up to the UPND to go ahead with the impeachment. We know that it's not going anywhere. Yes.
Any questions?
Yeah.
Good morning. My name is Arthur. I'm with Zambezi FM Radio. My question, just for clarity's sake, on Madam Mumbi Phiri, what specifically did she do, just to get it from your point, what exactly did she do to warrant that suspension?
I've said that she caused embarrassment to the party and the party president during the function in Chilanga. That's what I said. Her conduct was not good in public. So the party decided that disciplinary action should be taken against her. And that I've said that no one is special in this party. If I misbehave as Secretary General, the party will take action.